Tonight on the bench, we've got my Coleman 237, and this is using one of these cheapo fake Petromax mantles. And these are okay, and you can see we're getting a lot of light, but if you look, the mantle's really small. What I would normally run on this would be Peerless number 111. And these are fantastic, but something people will tell you is that you can't run a Coleman 21 on a 237. They say it'll overburn. So what is overburn? Overburn is when the flame gets outside of the mantle, and a lot of people will tell you that overburn is from running too small a mantle, and that's not true. Overburn means one of two things. There's too much fuel, or there's not enough air. And it almost always means there's not enough air. Too much fuel would be a loose gas jet. It could be a gas jet with a hogged out gas tip. We're not going to worry about that tonight. You can fix that by replacing the gas jet or just replacing the generator. Let's talk about not enough air. 237s are really easy to show you not enough air because you can plug the air tubes from the outside. Youch, that is hot. See the significant dimming? We'll cover both air tubes at the same time. I'll get you some overburn. There we go. You see that? See how the flame comes out around the mantle? And I can actually see flames up through the vent. And you need a lot of air blockage to get overburn. And if we let this go for a while, we'll see the mantle get all carboned up. So overburn is a problem, and it is a thing that exists, but it is not caused by the mantles. So what I'm going to do now, so shut this down, I'll let it cool off, and let's put a number 21 on it. And remember, you can't do that. Quite often when I'm making videos, I'm learning things right along with you, and tonight we learn that this story that you can't use a number 21 is true for an Instaclip. The Instaclip will not fit on the burner frame on a 237. This is a number 21A, and you can see that there is no flame outside of the mantle. It is considerably yellower than the mantle that was in there. I don't think it's as bright, but let's do the test again. Let's put it into overburn. So I'm going to plug one air tube and then the other. And I'll slowly cover this one. You can see it get dimmer. There's our overburn. See it? I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's a lot of flame. And hang out there for a minute. I can see flame through the top of the vent. See the carbon start to appear, and gosh, that mantle looks awfully small, doesn't it? The way you see halo usually, see if we can do this with the camera. Just put your thumb over the mantle and see if you can see flame around your thumb. And I can't see any. I'm going to shut this down again, let it cool off, and let's put a proper 111 mantle on here. So here's a proper number 11, and you can see it's enormous, and it fills the gap really nicely. It'll still have the same problems with overburn if we let it, so plug that one. You can see it gets a lot dimmer immediately. Go and plug the other one. There's the overburn. There's that halo. Not enough air getting in. I know you're thinking, why? Why do we care if you can burn a number 21 on a 237? Well, number one, I don't like to be told I can't do stuff. And number two, a lot of times I'll put a number 21 on a new lantern as a test. Before I got test mantles from Dan Davis, I could run to Walmart and buy a 4-pack of number 21s. And they're terrible. Number 21s are terrible mantles. They come with holes right in them sometimes. But I don't want to waste a good mantle before I know that the lantern's going to work right. So I like to throw a number 21 in, and if something happens, I don't really care. So I hope that we have dispelled a myth tonight. You can run a number 21 on a 237. It won't be as bright as with a bigger mantle, but you won't get overburn. It won't give a halo. If your lantern's burning right, your lantern's burning right, and it doesn't matter what mantle you have.